All right, guys, let's dig into the Divine Masculine's energy here because I feel like we need to ground it a little bit. Someone's feeling really overwhelmed with a lot of the emotions and feelings that are coming up for you. Now, I feel like this is going to reach a few different collectives here, okay? Because I'm picking up on Divine Masculines who are like making a U-turn, like circling back around. They can't get away from this feeling, okay? It might go away from time to time when you guys go through like separation cycles, but then there's this overwhelming feeling of they need to know where you are, what you're doing, that you still exist, that you guys are still connected, and for whatever reason, it just overwhelms them. I'm almost hearing like the feeling for you, it takes over. The emotions for you, it takes over, and it brings them to complete vulnerability. And I feel like right now is the time where they don't know what to do with this. Somebody could be shaking their leg a lot, like they have a habit of doing that, where your leg goes up and down, or they could bite their nails, and just without thinking about it, because they are so caught up in their feelings, what to do next. So I'm going to explore your masculine's energy a little bit and just find out what kind of things they may be worried about, what kind of things are overwhelming them on this journey with you. What are they going through right now? What is their current energy? What is overwhelming the Divine Masculine collective? Okay, so we have that North Node energy. Something about you feels like purpose, like there's a purpose that you are in their life. You know what it is, guys? Like the emotions that they feel for you, the reason it overwhelms them is because they're strong feelings. They're strong feelings of love and romance and passion and protectiveness. And it just feels like I can't breathe. It's making me think of the song Suffocate by Jay Holiday. I can't breathe when you're touching me. I suffocate when you're away from me. So much love you take from me. That's what it feels like. It's like you're taking every ounce of love that this Divine Masculine has. And they can't help but surface back into your life, or, you know, maybe you are acting as some kind of North Node. It just feels like I'm hearing a clear message. Wherever you go, I'll follow you. Okay, so I don't know if that's a song. It could be part of a song. Wherever you go, that's where they're going to be. Like, some of you have experienced or will experience your Divine Masculines moving into your neighborhood. Okay, that's what it's going to feel like for some of you. For a few readings back, I kept channeling messages about like planes and a lot of energies around relocation. Get ready for it, because I'm picking that up with this North Node energy. Wherever you are, he's going to follow that star and he's going to go there, because something about you feels like he needs to know what is next, what is unfolding. It's like nothing can keep him away from moving towards you. And with divine timing coming up, maybe now is the time. And I'm also hearing the word patterns. So this Divine Masculine, they could be recognizing the patterns. Okay, so each time they may try to run from this, move on. Many of you may not know, but they've tried to pursue other relationships. They've tried to move on. But what ends up happening is they'll stumble upon somebody that looks just like you. Okay, but the energy is not the same. It just starts feeling really, really confusing. They might try to date somebody who is the complete opposite of you, and that ends up falling flat as well. So with divine timing as well, I see someone who has recently spent a lot of time on their own. I'm getting like tarot energy, the Hanged Man, okay, seeing things from a different perspective. Your energy, the way that they felt for you, it flipped them right upside down, because they couldn't connect with anybody else. They couldn't move on. Okay, and they tried to dive into work. They tried to do everything possible. They read about this. They researched it, right? Okay, tackle self-development, okay? They started checking things off of their list, you know, travel, let me work out, everything. They tried everything. But it all boils down to this one thing that they haven't done, which is make a genuine effort towards you and reveal all of these overwhelming feelings that they have. And I'm not saying that they're going to do this, you know, tomorrow or whatever the case is, but I do feel like this is like it's pending, or like an energy that's pent up, and then they're just going to end up exploding and reaching out and telling you something like, you have no idea how much I love you, how much I've thought of you, how much I've wanted to reach out for some of you throughout the years. Okay, so let's see what they have just sitting in their heart that really wants to explode. What is making them feel overwhelming now that they are aware that they can't run from this? What do they want you to know? Okay, you are like an addiction. Okay, something too that they're just trying to heal as well. This card reminds me of a divine masculine who has spent a lot of months in this really obsessive energy. Okay, and that mixed in with the passion probably explains why many of you have been picking up on an overwhelming sense of love and forgiveness and trust and sensuality. And although they have not communicated yet, many of you know that something is bubbling, something is brewing. A lot of you could be seeing 717. At this point, though, I feel like whoever is the divine feminine on this collective, synchronicities happen or little things remind you of your counterpart, and it just kind of goes over your head. And the reason I feel like that's happening is because you're not going to see this coming. You're not going to see it coming where he's going to surrender into this energy. This is going to be a moment of vulnerability here where he admits to you that I have been hung up on your energy for the last few years. Like, I just feel like it's going to validate everything that you guys have been feeling emotionally and spiritually from a distance. They're going to come in. They're the masculines. They're supposed to do it. They're supposed to come in and literally take your breath away, okay? Because I feel like whoever you are, divine feminine, you're feeling all of this, but it's always at a distance. It's like you really don't have the confirmation or the validation. You may have a lot of strong feelings for them, but I feel like the fact that you two have never admitted this to each other or have never communicated in the physical, it's really hard to, I feel, believe it or have faith in it, okay? But yeah, the energy I'm getting out of this is someone can no longer deny the passion that they're feeling for you. It's really coming through as obsession, and if they don't do something about it or at least tell you how it is they feel, it's like they are going to be stuck or they're going to explode. That's really just the best way I can put my finger on this whole overwhelmed energy, okay? It's like if they don't reveal these feelings to you, and I feel like they're all kinds of different feelings. You know, they may want to explain to you as well, like, why it is they never spoke up before, or I'm getting for some of you, it's complicated. It's the best way I can put it, because someone's waited years to reveal this. Both of you have taken two different paths. One or both of you may not even entirely be available, and maybe that's where these feelings of being overwhelmed comes from as well. But I feel like they want to take a risk. They want to take off this mask. They'll deceive themselves in this lifetime if they don't speak up and if they say something. For some of you, I am seeing that some of the delays on your journey comes from someone who watches you from afar, but they don't want to interfere. They've never wanted to interfere either in your happy home life, in your home life. So they've continued to wear this mask, but it doesn't stop it, because even if they stay away in the physical, you've still been picking up on their energy spiritually, feeling how much this person desires you, loves you, longs for you. Okay, let's get a few more confirmations for some of you who need to know that this is your masculine. What do you need to know? Yeah, I feel like in the past, you guys experienced maybe a lot of doubt. I feel too that you came from maybe two different worlds. Someone never felt worthy of you. And I don't know why I heard this, but like just being a husband or a family man, someone told themselves they were never capable of that, or they were always lacking those qualities, or that you deserved better. I do see too, like in the meantime, someone has they've worked diligently on themselves, and one thing that's never changed is these deep feelings that they carry for you. Yeah, there it is. Like, I feel like this person has really worked on what stopped them or kept them away from you in the past. Someone could have, been working on their stability, and that's why I feel like you already have that stability, whoever you are, divine feminine, and they've always watched you from afar. And it's not that maybe they didn't have stability, but they wanted to live a single life. That's what I feel with someone. Okay, they never wanted to settle down in relationships. They never thought that they were worthy of, again, being someone's husband or life partner, and that is what you deserved. And so I feel like now they're back with a different mindset, or it's like this urge to resurface in your life because maybe they want to demonstrate the change in the energies, okay? What you experienced from them in the past versus who it is they are now, which I'm hearing, it's like stepping up to the plate and admitting their feelings for you no matter what situation you guys are in. What's your current situation right now, Divine Feminines? Yeah, you have that stability already. You have a harmonious life. Someone doesn't want to interfere or interrupt this. But you can already feel them. You already know they're there in the background. Little do they know they're not going to surprise you, or, I mean, they'll definitely take your breath away because it'll certainly validate it. But you've been picking up on their energy. You know that this love exists. The same way that they've never forgotten about you, I feel like it's the same way you've never forgotten about them as well. And now it's coming in to fruition, and it'll be your divine masculine to do it, because I feel like you have a way of just being able to receive these feelings and these emotions, but you have a way of grounding yourself. They don't. The only thing they know how to do is bring logic to it, which is you must be feeling the same way. It must be safe to love you, or it must be safe to reach out. Yeah, we have trust. And on the other side of that was the engagement card, which is your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel like for those of you who will resonate with this, you're about to get that confirmation here that your divine masculines, they've equally felt this journey, just as spiritually, mentally, physically as you. And it may take some time, but that communication, I feel, for a lot of you is coming. I'm getting to tell some of you as well with this trust card, like, be very, very mindful of your thoughts at this time, okay? This journey can take you on a wild ride and pull you in so many different directions. The best thing that I can tell you guys with the trust card coming out, along with the engagement card, your love life ascending, it's like this really wants to come through for a lot of you. Okay, so don't pay attention to what's going on the outside right now. Just trust your feelings. Trust how your body feels. Trust how your heart feels. And don't let anybody take that joy away. Okay, just focus in on your heart space, your connection to source, and what it is you're genuinely feeling towards this person when you shut everything out. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Join me in the memberships if you guys enjoy these romantic reads. I do give you little tidbits of my own journey as well. Thank you to those of you who have recently joined, and for those of you in the memberships who have been rolling for quite some time. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you guys would ever like a personal reading with me, you can find me over at hipsy.com. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.